Now, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video, and welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Just in case you are here for the first time, or maybe you are currently watching this and you haven't subscribed, I'm just requesting you to kindly support me by subscribing, and also please don't forget to press the notification bell so that each and every time I upload a video here, YouTube will automatically update you through the notification. You can also give this video a like or just press the thumbs up button down below on this video so that YouTube can recommend the entire of this platform to reach out to others so that we can grow together. Otherwise, to my returning subscribers, to my loyal viewers, and to my supporters, I also want to appreciate you so much for your continued support. So feel very much welcome on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't take that support for granted. Now, I just want us to go straight into our critical analysis for today without wasting much time. And the Azimio La Umoja Alliance leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, has officially surrendered politically after being cornered and being outsmarted thoroughly by the President William Samoei Ruto. And that is why Raila Odinga, during his speech yesterday, he gave out a statement. Let me just show you on the screen what Raila Odinga said so that you can understand what we are talking about in this video. He said that the governors are okay to meet with the person sitting in the position of the president, even though I don't recognize the presidency of William Samoei Ruto. Now, that statement by Raila Odinga came a day after William Ruto had met or had convened a meeting together with all the governors across the country, including the Azimio La Umoja Alliance governors in Naivasha for a 2-day governor summit. And that is why somebody was challenging Raila Odinga, telling him that you have always said and you have always maintained that you don't recognize William Ruto as the official president of the Republic of Kenya. And that is why when it comes to the Azimio La Umoja Alliance members of the National Assembly, and especially the ODM members of the National Assembly meeting with William Ruto to discuss development projects across the country, you always have an issue with them. You always threaten them to kick them out, just like this previous or the recent case whereby Jelango, the member of the National Assembly from Langata constituency, and the rest of the ODM members of the National Assembly who had gone to State House for a meeting convened by William Ruto. Raila Odinga has threatened or is on the move to kick them out of the ODM party and from the Azimio La Umoja Alliance. But when it comes to the county governors, the Azimio La Umoja Alliance governors working with President William Samoei Ruto or meeting William Ruto for the development projects across the country, you always don't have an issue with them. You have always given them permission to meet with William Ruto whenever they want, and you have always maintained that the national government should collaborate with the county government so that they can initiate development projects across the country. That is how Raila Odinga ended up issuing such statement there. But from this statement alone, ladies and gentlemen, you can clearly tell that, first of all, Raila Odinga is not being honest on himself. He is lying to himself and to his Azimio La Umoja Alliance leaders and to his supporters from that statement. And also, you can clearly tell that Raila Odinga has now started to give up politically to William Samoei Ruto, and that is how he has started to reduce his demands. Remember that Raila Odinga, first of all, he started with high level of demonstrations across the country just to threaten, just to intimidate or to sell fear to President William Samoei Ruto so that he can call him to work with him in the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government through the handshake. But when he saw that William Ruto is not buying these fears, that is how Raila Odinga ended up reducing the demonstration. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga saw that majority of Azimio La Umoja Alliance supporters, majority of the Azimio La Umoja Alliance leaders are completely boycotting that event. And because of that embarrassment, Raila Odinga started calling that demonstration to become the people's, or no, first of all, he said that it is called the People's Consultation Meeting. And because he's also went ahead to become very embarrassed because this demonstration are not doing very well the way he wanted. He wanted to create that tension across the country. Now he is calling those demonstration rallies the People's Baraza. That is how Raila Odinga has now started to reduce his demands on William Ruto, because his plans, his political objectives are not working out from on how he wanted it to become. And secondly, Raila Odinga was threatening to kick out each and every Azimio La Umoja Alliance leader, elected leaders across the country, from Azimio and from the ODM party whenever they meet with President William Samoei Ruto. Even the recent case whereby the MPs from the Luo Nyanza region had met with William Ruto in State House, Raila Odinga was threatening to kick them out of the Azimio La Umoja Alliance and from the ODM party. But what happened is this. Let me update you. Raila Odinga, by his political or from his political advisors, warned Raila Odinga against kicking these ODM party leaders away from the Azimio La Umoja and ODM party. Because remember that the Azimio La Umoja Alliance has been encountered by a challenge of massive or severe defections. So what if Raila Odinga kicks out the ODM party leaders? Remember that an alliance, a political alliance or a political party is being determined, or its strength is being determined by the numbers of the members of the National Assembly that it has, or the members of the elected leaders it has. Currently, there is no Azimio La Umoja Alliance leaders left in the Azimio La Umoja. Majority of them have already defected to the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Even those who have not defected physically, they have pledged their full support to work with President William Samoei Ruto. So when Raila Odinga kicks these leaders out of Azimio and ODM, then therefore the opposition side will be weaker than before, and Raila Odinga does not want such a situation whereby he leads something or an alliance or a political party that is weak. There's nothing that it can help. And also, Raila Odinga came out or to expose a propaganda about the IEBC whistleblower who said that Raila Odinga won the previous 2022 general election with a total of 8 million votes, and William Ruto followed with a total of 5 million votes. But Raila Odinga also noticed that majority of Kenyans are unlearned, majority of Kenyans here are very much literate, majority of Kenyans here are very much updated on each and every political move. It's not like the previous days when Raila Odinga would come up with a propaganda and people would buy it. So people are not buying this issue, this propaganda of the whistleblower that Raila Odinga has been talking about each and every political activity, each and every political day in his political career. Majority of Kenyans are very much literate and very much learned. And that is why when Raila Odinga was saying that, or he was demanding that the court should order the IEBC servers to be opened, majority of even his supporters, the Azimio La Umoja Alliance supporters who are very much updated on the political event or political issues, told off Raila Odinga, telling him that the results are on the IEBC portal. The server are open, to the IEBC portal. What you have to do is just go and Google IEBC portal. Then you will see each and every political updates that, or the previous 2022 general election updates on how elections were being conducted, on how elections were being carried out, on how elections were tallied in the IEBC, and how the final results were being announced constitutionally, and how William Ruto ended up defeating Raila Odinga from each and every county across the country. So majority of Kenyans are very much literate. And also, Raila Odinga had or was expecting the support from the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, to support him in the demonstration, and especially in the larger Mount Kenya region demonstration that Raila Odinga is planning to carry out very soon. But when Uhuru Kenyatta was in Kisumu County holding a joint rally with Raila Odinga recently, for those who saw what happened, Uhuru Kenyatta came out clean to say that he has officially retired from active politics, and that is how he will not be playing active politics from the Azimio La Umoja Alliance leaders. And also Raila Odinga was, and that is how Raila Odinga was being he was being embarrassed by Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, so he cannot expect that support from the former head of state. And also, finally, Raila Odinga was demanding that, or he was denying the Azimio and Umoja elected leaders from working with William Ruto to initiate development projects from the larger Mount Kenya region, so that it can, from the larger Luo Nyanza region or across the country, so that they can paralyze William Samuel Ruto development agenda, so that next time in the 2027 general election, right, William Ruto will not be elected back, but his political threats, his political intimidations simply backfired, because each and every elected leaders from Azimio and Umoja Alliance have pledged their full loyalty and their full support for William Samuel Ruto to initiate development projects across the country. I don't know what you think. That was my analysis for today. Until next time, my name is Jason. Thank you so much for watching this video, and welcome back once again. Thank you so much.